Securing virtual workstations can be made simple by following a few easy steps. The first is to choose a software that allows you to access and enforce security rights on executables as well as files and permissions. The second thing is to ensure that the computer or the connecting device, called the virtual workstation, has appropriate security on it as well. Now, a connecting device for a virtual workstation could be anything. It could be an iPad, it could be a connecting device, a tablet, Windows Workstation, Mac, anything. And it could be an old XP machine that maybe you don't use anymore. And this could be loaded with this connection software to create a virtual workstation. And what that virtual workstation does is connects in through a secure encrypted port to a host. And the host will be sharing out applications, executables, paths, and of course enforce the different security. So we're going to show you what that looks like. When it comes to securing workstations, the first thing that's going to happen is you can go into your configuration, your host options if you will, and apply group policies. And what these allow you to do, if you're not familiar with these, is allow certain times of day access, certain file permissions. People can and cannot do certain things according to their username and password, whether they're members of a group that can view all people's files or just their own, or certain shared files, sales groups, administrator finance groups, etc. So those group policies help a lot in enforcement of a whole bunch of people using a virtual workstation or sharing a computer to make sure that the people logging on have different permissions according to what they're allowed to do. The second thing is user-specific scripts or global scripts that you can create that allow certain map drives to be shared once a user connects. As for security, once your virtual workstation has its own local security, maybe its own AV, maybe its own Windows Update patches and things that you do to keep it secure, the transport layer of how virtual workstation communicates is going to be through an encrypted port. That could be port 492, 455. It could be any port that you choose with any encryption bit that you choose. And that encryption bit, you could upload higher encryption keys if necessary. And the authentication, which is ideal, can be just username and password every time. Whether it allows to cache the passwords on the client so they can automatically log in every time without a password, or whether you're authenticated with Windows. You can also have smart card authentication as well. So with this, the encrypted security level allows the user, the virtual workstation, to have a portal, an encrypted portal, tunnel communication with the server, encrypted and secure, with no other communication going on between the two machines besides that encrypted packet. So that is how to secure virtual workstations. Having the right software is critical, and configuring it for file security, application security is also critical. Hope you've enjoyed this segment of securing virtual workstations. We certainly recommend you click on the other lessons and videos and learn how to actually virtualize a workstation.